Hotep Mri, peace, love, ET. Welcome to the Science of Energy Fusion, and today I will be discussing visions. Now, someone spoke to me and they were talking about how when the dream is long, it comes true. But when it's a lot of short snippets, it doesn't, it has less meaning. And so we're going to be discussing that. For some people, short dreams can come true, just in increments. For me, example, when I would have like short snippet dreams, like on and on, they would come back just like that, just little snippets, like literally, as days went by, or moons or years, you snap back into that experience. That's called deja vu, right? You're like, hold on, wait, I actually had this dream, but you never took it in consideration because it was so short and it skipped by so fast that you couldn't actually remember, but you remember the energy and the programming that happened at the time in your dream state. Sometimes deja vu can actually mean that you are now on the proper timeline to the destination that you are looking for. Now, when you have long dreams, they're very thorough in the communications and things like that, and they come true. What this means is that there is something that you need to be paying attention to. And most importantly, when it comes into fruition, you must take heed very, 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 very closely to the words that are being said at this time, because that means that there's something that you're missing that you really need to pay attention to. And that the person that you had the dream about is going to be the person to deliver it. And let's say you don't like this person, or for some reason you're in battle mode at the wisdom matter communications that they may share with you sometimes due to some kind of complex, right? What your soul is telling you is that you need to let that go because this person has information that you need to receive. And you need to let go of whatever it is that blocks you from being able to receive wisdom, because the path that you want to walk will sometimes mean that the person that you may dislike has information that you need. So it's important to be objective about receiving information when you are on a path and you can't seem to find your information from anywhere else. So another reason why you may have visions, sometimes it's just a message that you need to do right away. For example, someone had vision, woman die, okay? When you don't know the person you have vision about, it is important that you relay messages. Why? Because you, in particular, were put in the line to help resolve the matter by their ancestral spirits and by yours. And even if you don't know them, doesn't mean that you didn't know them in a past life and you were actually very close. And that's actually why you could actually have a vision about their experience, even though you're not there or even are really personally aware of how they exist. When we have visions that are extremely frightening, it is important that we work through the energy, because what we're dealing with here is something that is very, very important to avoid, rather it be you or someone else. So you should do to your utmost ability to find some kind of connection to mutualize with this person and relay a message. However, you have to work, the reason you have to work through that energy is because you must be wise in the way that you deliver the message, because you can delivering the message, you can want to save life but destroy life. So you have to learn the proper formatting of words when expressing certain things, especially when you sense in your heart that this person might not actually believe what you're saying. So just keep that in mind. I have to sometimes. I have to rephrase my words because I sense in my heart that yes, the ancestors want me to express this, but now I have to formulate it in a way that they can receive it without being destroyed by the energy of the circumstance that is being presented to them. Because not like many of us, they cannot withhold the power of their mind to the certain expressions of reality. So we have to keep them in hold. When you find yourself experience something that happened that was very unsavory and vision, what ask questions. What did it feel like to you? Right? Was there fear? Was there understanding? Was there happiness? Was there, what was the emotion that you felt deep within yourself, so that you can best really understand what you need to be doing about what it is that you had experienced in this vision, because this is very important. See, visions about ourselves come along when we have hit a crossroads for the kind of life we want to choose. See, there's a life we want, and then there's barriers in our minds and the way that we exist that become obstacles into getting to where we want to go. Through all the way to the people that whom we connect and what we speak about when we are connecting with them. So if we take into consideration what exactly energies I felt the most during this experience, then one can clearly understand how exactly one should go about these things as well with other people. What was the energy you felt when you had the vision of the other person? Because that will depend on how serious it is as well. How fast you need to be relaying the message, how fast you should be cleaning your energy, and which, if you ever have extreme negative visions, you want to clean your energy, period. You don't want to waste any time. You want to immediately go into relaxing your nervous system. Once that happens, then you can actually formulate the way that you need to go in order to assist the person without hurting their growth. Okay, so it's important to understand this. And when you have a vision that while you're awake, retract yourself from the situation that you are in. Why? Because sometimes if you have a vision while you're awake, and say you're around people, you want to retract yourself. Why? Because you don't want to get the energies contaminated. There's a translation in the communication. Something that needs to be said to the maybe the person you're around, etc. You need to pull back because you don't want them to experience the energy that you just put off. Let's say it's really negative. You don't want them to experience that. What happens was is their energy, their channels receive that energy, even if they're not consciously aware of it, and begin to be in frenzy. You speak, After they sense that, because we're all very empathic, they sense that, they know exactly what it is. Why? Because with energy comes translation, and the translation comes into thought and experiences we had before, or what we have been thinking about recently, and things like this. This is part of synchronicity. Okay, so you want to retract to lighten that energy on them if it's about them, so that you can deliver the information properly and not as the energy that came about that's frenzied for a second. Stabilize. Hotep. Okay, got to stabilize the energy no matter what it is. You have to make sure you stabilize. All right, so that is it for visions. Much love and happy ascension, and like, share, subscribe. Shem Mri Hotep. Go and love and peace. Dua. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment. Please share the wisdom. If you would like to support, we are a growing business. We need that support. We're working our way out of homelessness and living out of a hotel. So yes, subscribe. If you enjoy, let me know. I'm working to be better at communicating with you guys and really being able to deliver the information and wisdom that I have received unto thee the best and most clear way as possible. Peace, love, light, wisdom. Let it rain, prosperity. Have a great day.